Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our press conference. Not many people here, but there you go. We'll explain later. Welcoming Mundell's Media, coming from out of the box. The Equaliser 1 versus Street Beefs versus the Warrens, 12 versus 12 in 4 ounce gloves. With our main sponsor, I'm Not Vanilla, and the main man, Jimmy Justice. And I'm going to let you take it tonight. Just for a minute, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm privileged to be part of such an amazing card. This Equaliser platform is certainly very interesting for fighting fans. I've been a boxer all my life. Boxing and bare knuckle, two very different sports. I'm representing boxing against Bashir Fakhouri, but he's not turned up. Now, I've always known that Bashir Fakhouri would probably not turn up, and people that have asked me about fighting Bash, why would I want to give him the opportunity to fight me again when he didn't turn up the very first time? And it's simply because he put it on me on social media, and I'm not going to lie, I went to his house for clout, to get followers, like so many people have done before. My motivation was for maybe Misfits Boxing, which is my ambition to hopefully fight a serious fight on Misfits one day. So I went to Bash's house and I thought to myself, you can seriously hurt this man. It's not a good thing to do. So I played with him like a kitten plays with a ball of string. Alright, the man is weak, and I know it, and I know I could hurt him badly, but at the end of the day, he keeps on goading me on the internet, and you
can't hurt someone who's a keyboard warrior.
Yeah, he can only fight bums and get beaten up by bums. I would love to give him the opportunity to hit me on the chin, because that's what I was going to do with people, and I don't think that Bash is going to come. I've got no confidence in him coming.
No,
the fight's
off.
I believed if I turned up that I was going to get paid and I was going to get laid. So that is the reason. That's the reason. That is my reason, yeah. But anyway, Bash has got the opportunity to come to the press conference and he can't make that. So being a promotion, I'm going to say, same as you, I've got no confidence in him turning up on the night. I, however, will be there on the 1st of March. I will have my gum shield. I'm always fit. Am I fit enough to fight Danny Christie in a 5-round fight? I probably haven't put the effort in that I did for my last fight against Danny Christie.
Yeah,
and this one.
That was a big fight, it's a hard fight for your career.
I put in a lot of effort, and I put Danny Christie way up at a pedestal, But I realised after the 5th round that I could have beaten him, and if I would have believed in myself more, So I've always relished a rematch with Danny Christie. I think he knows that, obviously everybody knows that.
Yeah. And he's somebody who likes to see.
He's a fantastic fighter, and he was disappointed in me lowering myself to fight Bashir Fakhouri. Because let's face it, I'm the real fighter, the professional. BKFC, and look, I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to show Bashir Fakhouri the safe way to get knocked out. So rather than
What's that? Not turn up.
yeah, he shouldn't be fighting out on the streets. He's going to get badly hurt. He's a bad example to people that follow him on social media with his behaviour and the way he carries himself. And street beefs, if you've got beef with somebody, get in contact with street beefs because they can put it on safely for you. I mean, this is the way we should be dealing with things. I'm sick of knife crime and rubbish.
That's his contact, mate, that is.
No, that's his waiver. He had to sign to say that he had all his marbles.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, he's not turned up. He's not turned up because he's got things all over the internet.
By the way, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Bournemouth Porn. They've sponsored me for this bout, so big shout out to Bournemouth Porn. And I will be there on the night wearing my Bournemouth Porn t-shirt. I'll be getting, I'm ready to fight. I tell you what, there's a big fight that people are talking about that's doing big numbers. Obviously, Danny Christie's won. But Pingu, Brett May, he was asking to spar me. There's an opportunity here for you, Brett, to replace Bashir Fakhouri on the 1st of March. I'll have to renegotiate the contract, but I'll gladly fight you if you've got the minerals, Mr. Pingu. And this is this is a waiver, a medical liability waiver for Bashir Fakori.
Some of the fans were moaning that obviously we've set up fights and we're going to put someone in there with damaging his head, but as you can see.
Oh yeah, so there's trolls obviously. Bash gets a lot of trolls, like the people on the internet, they love to troll the man, but you know, he gets numbers, he's got a platform, and if I was Bashir Fakori and I had his platform, I'd certainly do better things with it, you know?
Well said.
I would, you know, that's his way of being torn up. Yeah, so the reason why he's got such a platform is probably because of the toxic stuff he posts. As we all know, he does numbers, doesn't he? You know, like big numbers.
Jimmy, can I ask you a question? Yeah. So we are where we are at the moment. We haven't got an opponent for you at the moment, Jimmy. So I'm going to ask this question. Right? You live your life and you're 4 weeks away and you're fight ready. Right? If you had a wish list now, so you mentioned, is it Brett? Yeah?
No, he's not on my wish list.
No.
He's Luke Dyson.
Okay, so can you listen?
Yeah,
we can make it happen. The person's not the problem.
Luke Dyson, you know, he's a big name. He himself wants to be on Misfits Boxing, but I'm more deserving, Luke Dyson. You know,
this is more deserving than Misfits.
Yeah, I'm more deserving to be on Misfits than you. All right, I've been doing what you've been doing, but I just haven't documented it. You know, I'm a veteran of combat sports. I've been fighting professional for 3 decades. Wow. 2009, I had my first professional fight. You know, and I've fought in all different disciplines. K1, MMA. I've represented my country, Great Britain, in team fighting. I've fought bare knuckle for the 2 biggest platforms, BKFC, BYB. You know, this is it. You know, I deserve it. I'm not a hater. I just want to show you who Jimmy Justice is.
What you worth?
Yeah, one more worth. You know, I wanted big names. Obviously, Bashir's got a big following. He does big numbers. You know, that's my reason. I've already fought the best guys in the promotion. I've fought the #1 in the BKFC in the UK. I fought the #1 in the BKFC in the UK in the BYB. Yeah. So those I fought the top guys in the country in bare knuckle.
So you deserve.
Yeah, and you know what? What's there for me next? You know, the influence of boxing really. So if there's any big influencers out there, HS, Tiki Toki, you fancy it? Come on, you know what I mean? You can prove yourself against the. I'm 41 years of age, so that gives you some confidence. I don't know, but you know,
just
40 is the new
it's
30.
just a number.
Yeah, it's just a number. I think people know that now anyway. You know.
Definitely not your mental age.
Yeah, I'd like to bring up something that probably a lot of people are speaking about from the beginning. Why is Jimmy Justice fighting Bash? Because we know that Jimmy Justice, we're not saying that Bash is an idiot, I'm saying as in his record, Jimmy Justice is up there with the finest. So he must have been a bit, when I made a phone call to Jimmy and Bash to jump on the card because of the last time they had a fight was on the streets. And obviously that's not Jimmy's game. Jimmy's not about that fighting on the streets, he's a professional.
Yeah, but I was playing with him, I didn't want to hurt him.
This is what I was about to say. Yeah, he was like, he's gone to make a bit of content, like he said, and keep it easy. But there's fans out there that wasn't happy. So we had a chat and decided to bring them on board. But now, things happen for a good reason, I think, folks. And now that Bash hasn't turned up twice in a row, I think that Jimmy Justice deserves big respect in this game. So we need a good opponent, a big name to come and face him on Equaliser 1 and the 1st of March, because everyone's talking about the Danny Christie, the Jack Kitchen. This guy here, he should be slapping him in because his name is just as big as anybody else that's on the card.
Let's have professional courtesy. He's done his paper round, he's done his apprenticeship, he's worked his way through. At 41 years old, he's doing something right to still be in the game.
Yeah.
So yes, and never not turns up. Let's put it that way. Don't label him with Lord Lucan.
Yeah. So that's not.
Yeah, never.
There we go.
Never not turned up. You know, I had jet lag from Las Vegas. I was waking up late. You know, for all the reasons in the world why I wouldn't be able to make it on time, but I did because I could. You know, I got on a push bike, got on a train. Here I am. You know, I've had to travel. This is on his doorstep, by the way. He's a disappointment, and he's a disappointment and a bad role model. And yeah, I think that the man's a parasite when it comes to fights, promotions. All he's looking to do is, share his content or whatever. You know, he's looking for something, people to tag, relevancy. I'm off the Bash train. People watching this, they know I was playing with him, obviously. There's nothing to be won. Like I said, I come here to get paid, and that's it, you know. But
Jimmy,
I'm ready for
Jimmy, I'm just going to say this.
Yeah.
Negative publicity is still publicity. I think you've said enough about Bash.
Yeah.
Right? Cool. Listen, you're ready. We're going to get something in place. We're going to tell you what. Right? Thank you for being a professional.
Thank you.
It's also
Thank
as well,
you.
it's the Danny Christie fight as well. The Danny Christie fight now has been dropped, obviously, as we all know, against Brett May.
Brett May talks a lot. He says that he had a Misfits fight in the pipeline. The winner between him and Danny Christie. Well, I don't believe that's true. But anyway, look, the winner between me and you can go to Misfits, yeah?
Equaliser 2. Never mind Misfits, it's Equaliser 2. Yeah, we're not going to stress too much about Misfits folks because that's the name on the board and that's what people are going to be talking about very soon. Even though they are already, it's going to be.
My apologies, by the way.
No, it's cool. I'm sorry again.
Our partner, Damon, who was live streaming it and he doing the pay-per-view, he streamed the first 4 Misfits.
Yeah.
But then got fucked by the partners, lost his business partner. And obviously, we're with Boxing Social. I want to give them a shout out.
Yeah, big shout out to Boxing Socials.
I want to give respect to the Warrens.
Freddie Warren,
obviously
and everybody else that's been involved. Obviously, the Warrens is not just Freddie, there's a lot more behind that, so I just want to give a big thank you to them. I'm not feeling that from our main sponsor. Everybody that's on the card, listen, you've all played the game, you know what I mean, there's no dramas between anyone. You've asked for travel expenses, it's been paid, you've asked for this, it's been paid. There's nobody on the show that's giving us text messages saying, have you got this, have you got that? So, as far as it goes, we're there.
So that's the 18 minutes we've got. We had it for 2.5 hours. Obviously, Bash wanted to do his interview first, and he didn't want to get in front of Jimmy in case he lost his temper. Well, I think he's lost his fucking sat nav, right, because he's not here. So I'm just going to say this. Talk's cheap. Let's get something on the table for Jimmy. He deserves it, Bash. Thanks for fuck all.
Yeah, write in the comments section who you'd like to see Justice Jimmy fight. I wrote 79 kilograms day before weigh-in, because that's my true weight. You know, I was just fighting Bash about training, to be honest with you. You know, I walk around at 85. But yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of people. Tell you one guy I'd like to beat up. He fights for the BKFC. His name's Aaron. I can't remember his surname. He's over in Dubai all the time.
Tell him to get a flight.
He probably can't come back if he's in Dubai.
I remember his name.
If he's in Dubai, he can't come back, so that's good right now.
Aaron Blackie. Yeah, why don't you come down here, Aaron Blackie? Put on the 4 ounce minutes and I'll punch your head in.
We'll close it off, please. No.
Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. Yes. Anyway, we're finished for today, folks. Not such a big house. We had it quiet in a different event because of the backlash of Bash being a bit of an off his head kind of thing and Jimmy being an absolute brawler with the public. We didn't want it going off on our show on Saturday because there was kids and families there, so we've done it here today. It hasn't happened the way we wanted, but the main man's still come and he's given us his support. So God bless to you, Jimmy Justice. Yay!
Well done. Well done.